Let's now go to hyperthyroidism. Let's discuss pathology. Hyperthyroidism is an imbalance of metabolism caused by overproduction of the thyroid hormone by the thyroid gland, whereas thyrotoxicosis is defined as the clinical syndrome of hypermetabolism resulting from increased levels of thyroid hormones regardless of their origin. Therefore, thyrotoxicosis may be associated with hyperthyroidism or occur without any hormone synthesis and secretion by the thyroid gland. Such is the case when hormones are released following the autoimmune destruction of the gland, produced by tumors or ingested food or diet products. Pathology. Main causes of hyperthyroidism are Graves' disease, above all in countries with iodine sufficiency status, growth of benign thyroid nodules, toxic adenoma, toxic multinodular goiter, especially in countries with iodine deficiency, or pituitary gland tumors, hypophyseal adenoma, increased thyroid functions due to excessive thyroid stimulating activity of the beta HCG, trophoblastic tumors, and hyperemesis gravidarum. Conditions leading to thyrotoxicosis without hyperthyroidism include ovarian tumors, struma ovari, inflammation, irritation and swelling, and destruction of the thyroid due to viral infections or other causes like drugs, radiation, bacterial infections, ingestion of excessive amounts of thyroid hormone, ingestion of excessive iodine. Graves' disease accounts for 80% of all cases of hyperthyroidism in countries with insufficient iodine intake. This is the most common cause of hypothyroidism and is due to an autoimmune process. Serum imo- IgG antibodies bind with the thyroid TSH receptor, stimulating thyroid hormone production and behaving like TSH. These TSH receptor antibodies can be measured in serum. Yersinia enterocolitica, as well as Escherichia coli and other gram-negative organisms, contain TSH binding sites. This raises the possibility that the initiating event in the pathogenesis may be an infection with possible molecular mimicry in a genetically susceptible individual, but the precise initiating mechanisms remain unproven in most cases. Thyroid eye disease accompanies the hyperthyroidism in many cases, but other components of Graves' disease, for example, Graves' rarely lymphadenopathy and splenomegaly may occur. Graves' disease is also associated with other autoimmune disorders such as pernicious anemia, vitiligo, and myasthenia gravis. The natural history is one of fluctuation, many patients showing a pattern of alternating relapse and remission. Only about 40% of subjects have a single episode. Many patients eventually become hypothyroid. Thank you for your attention.